My jaws are so thick. It's not even funny. Like, they for some big ass hands, I'm telling you. Some big ass hands. Like, I don't even think Ray would be able to shuffle these joints.
Hey.
True. Like, these joints. I don't know, maybe because I don't want to bend them. I didn't shuffle them.
Oh, you gotta break them in. Thank you.
I'm scared to break them in.
Oh, you have to. That's the best part. Daniel Caesar voice. That's the best part, literally.
I'll start to break them in on my half birthday. Yeah.
Oh my.
Thank you. You staying for this reading?
Thank you so much. I'm in the mid-tier, so I'm excited. Every beat matters when you're in the mid-tier. Yay, they look nice. Did you have to put product on it or just how you curl it?
I never use it. Yeah, I never use product. This is my little wine curl. They get the tighter curls, and what I love about these is that when the curls drop, it gives this like super wave. So I love doing both of the wine curl. Because the big wine curl, well, it would do waves, but it's going to be more of like a straight flowy type of wave versus it being like super curly type of wave.
Gotcha. So we have magic within, magic around, and how to curate magic. Our 3 readings. So, do you guys want me to just read? So what I did was, you can see, I have all the cards laid out. I have 3 cards for each sign, and then I had 3 supporting cards. So the supporting cards that came out was the Major Arcana 8, which is the Strength card. The Sun card came out, and the Queen of Coins. So these are all the supportive cards. Queen of Coins. So it's definitely giving, tapping into this magic, being successful in this magic. Like this, to me, I don't think of this weird looking lady. To me, it always gives Dolce energy, and I love this card because it's really just sticking to who you are, learning how to shine through that, and that's where your magic comes from. For so long, and whether people realize or intentionally doing it, people try to stifle, stop, halt. They're scared of your magic, or how you shine bright, and where that illuminates spaces that they haven't maybe tended to or have known about. So that is part of this honor in this message, in this reading, because it's important to, one, give grace and also explore that part of yourself that is your magic, what they love and hate about you, to be honest. All of that is what makes you great, because you are tuning to and tending to yourself and using it for good, and also knowing how to manipulate the amount that you give and when you can cold shoulder and cut off so that you can keep yours. It's very important now. That time, it's about to be, it's abundant. It's spring is coming, the true new year is here, and everything that we have to like tend to and work on so we can keep in the yesteryears, we need to do that now. So do you want me to read Libra or just go in order? Read Libra. So it'd be Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra. So we have these 3 cards. So the magic within is the Hanged Man. The magic within is the Hanged Man. This one, I think about all of your experiences and all of what you've been through. There is a, I don't want to use that stifle word again. Absolutely, that there is a where there can be and where there is, there's still parts that has where you're participating in your detriment, and that magic within you, or you're participating in the dark energy, and at least balance it out with the light. This card also, as it's depicted for me, is a shift off, so a focus away from yourself, in regards to that, because of the snake hanging from the tree. That's just doing me. So the magic within is the Hanged Man. Okay. Ka is a mighty, fearsome python who uses the power of hypnosis on those unfortunate enough to cross his path, entrancing them into a vulnerable, dreamlike state. The Hangman Tarot card denotes the effect Ka has on those he hypnotizes. It represents the act of seeing things from a new perspective, accepting unexpected delays, and a surrender to a situation. This came actually in reverse. Are you avoiding a necessary decision? Reverse, the Hangman indicates hesitancy, uncertainty, and stalling tactics. Ka's plans are often foiled by his own gratuitous, drawn-out gloating. Learn from his mistakes. If you have a decision to make, don't waste time dithering and dilly-dallying. Stay focused and make your move quickly before you lose the opportunity altogether. So this is the Libra Magic Within. Came in reverse. I'm glad I felt called to read that. So yes, don't shift the energy away from you, as well as keep it, keep it for you and tend to it. Make that decision. Next we have the Page of Wands. So this is the magic surrounding you. The Page of Wands. Oh, I need my little ting. Hello. Newly inspired. So this aspect, which is actually true, bringing the opportunity for 3 wishes to the space. In the decision making, be choosy on who you're sharing 3 wishes with, who you're sharing your magic with. Continue to be choosy, and know, because of the blessings and reciprocity, that it's all right to be a little loud about how you do and how you bring things. Lastly, how to curate more magic. This card was also from the collective reading, so that alignment definitely slings true, as well as too, it was the same order in the same spot. So this card talks about tending to where you are, and the abundance is where you are, because you are there bringing and tending to it. So that is the 3. So that was the Hanged Man in reverse, Page of Wands, and 9 of Coins. So Hanged Man, surrender, new perspective, enlightenment, and change. And then the Page of Wands is newly inspired, and the 9 of Coins is luxury. So those are the 3 main aspects. Let's go back. So that was Libra. True, you want me to do Leo? Yeah, so Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Leo. So again, these cards were the supporting cards. So you had the 8, which is strength. That's the 8 of the major arcana. That's to do with courage, subtle power, and your animal self. So the fact that we're about to do Leo, and I picked this back up to read that, is energy. And then we have the Sun. This is regards to success, happiness, and all will be well energy. And then we have the Queen of Coins, which is healthy, grounded, and calm energy. So that is our supporting magic. And then we have our Leo ones. So our first ones, we have our Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands has to do with confidence. The Queen of Wands has to do with, we don't even have to, last when I read this, I talked about the duality as well here. But for me, it's, when it comes to the magic within, there's no question. We're not sitting at the mirror asking somebody else. It's here, it's known, and other people are aware of that, and the things that you touch and do also charge and can have lasting and ripple effects. So I say that because I'm really focusing on the queen here and how she has the apple. Her holding the apple, manifesting, putting energy into what have you. This is something that very powerful. The energy that radiates, you can feel it when you do, you can do like self-reiki or self-healing. Like, you know, when you feel like the magnets between your hands, almost like magnetic energy, that's part of your subtle body. And for Reiki, you can use that, like in that space, you can't mean harm when you're focused on it, especially when it's under the energy of Reiki. So I talk about like praying hands, like P-R-A-Y, and then praying like P-R-E-Y. Knowing that there is such a play on words. I can't remember what it's called when words sound alike, but they mean something completely different. I know there's a specific grammar word for that, but that aspect in regards to the magic within, there's so much that it is a juxtaposition. When you have two things next to each other that is like opposites, in that there is that energy for the magic within, and that's in regards to how broad the spectrum is of your light and darkness. Next, we have the magic surrounding you. We have the Six of Coins. And the Six of Coins is regards to charity, accept and give health. So being a part of, and this is, to me, this is masculine energy. This is the Six of Coins, I said. That's charity, accept and give health, and give wealth, excuse me. So, and giving wealth. So being a part of, like, eliminating and being around people who don't have scarcity mindset. Like, also on both ends of that, like being around people who definitely don't partake in scarcity mindset, but also don't do too much free willy, like just like at the whim. That's not the way I feel your magic aligns with that. Like Leo magic is, it already comes so powerful, so whatever is going to be done, we're just going to like accelerate this. And you want to make sure that it's not like gasoline to a fire in aspects. So just think about in that when the giving, and knowing that for the range too. Because to me, I got like, the first thought I got was like definitely like masculine energy. But then next, when I began talking, Elijah from the originals came through in regards to like how he was like super proper, but that motherfucker was a monster when it came to elimination and vampirism. So but then it would be very like, we're gonna clean this off. So that aspect, you gotta just, the time and a place, and knowing where and how your additional energy is really so exponential in regards. And then lastly, how to curate more magic. We have the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands is pessimism. You want to hold space for, well, you didn't have to say that. No, it did need to be brought up, but I've heard people use language like, is this like not a judgment-free zone, like a purple space? I've heard people use that in terms of like parenting, where like I've seen it, I saw it on TikTok, and I've had to do it before because me and Lucian do it. Like when we share something that makes you want to like have a full body facial reaction, like he knows for me, he needs to turn around. If you're gonna like turn around and like laugh in my face from what I'm saying, or get an attitude when it's like I'm not being pessimistic, but curating more magic, like just knowing, one, if you can't say it around the people that with curating magic or the things that you're doing, then it's not really, shouldn't be done or with those people. but not letting that be the guise and why of the pessimism energy in regards to curating magic. So definitely heavy off of the negative components because it's so easy. It's so easy, and that's the challenge. I feel like especially for Leos, like naturally you are so illuminated, so you're already so center of attention. You really not trying, like you got to put a lot of effort to not be noticed. Like that's probably more effort than just regular time because something's always that. So with the pet, like that aspect, you don't want to put energy into not being noticed. If you need more privacy, establish that boundary versus taking it and dragging it to hell because you do a good job. So if it is, it's this magical time to really go from like, oh, we're growing at this rate versus we're growing very high, very fast. I want to do the Sag ones. Libra, Scorpio, Sag. So Sag, not lit to the drive-by. The Sag, we have the Magic Within, King of Wands. We have Jafar and this Genie Cup that is mature and passionate. Heavy on, so the being petty can't be a thing in regards to your magic. You have to like have, to me it just made me think about, and I saw like one of those coin jars for like a cuss jar. Every time I cuss, there's a benefit to a line where you want to be petty on them, you don't, and you allow that because it's really like, first of all, like he was stylish, but you knew he was old and decrepit, and we're not there yet. So don't like, become so rigid, not changing, so static that there's no growth in your magic because you're scared or you're hurt or you feel offended. Not in real time happening. Next, we have the magic surrounding us. We have the star. You can hear the sick in my voice. The star. Where is the star? Star in here is hope and calm. Balance that with you. So this is the magic around you. Calm magic is like, I feel like there's climactic magic and then there's gradual and like crescendo magic where it just gets bigger and bigger. I feel like calm magic is that. So the magic around you, not that you are or you can be, and you bring a level of, you come in here to ask me as the mirror on the wall. So know that what I'm saying to you, I also have to take in. So that's something I feel like Sag, that with others, where what you're saying, listen harder because, and know when what you're saying to other people really is meant for you too. Because that balance, there's a reason why there's likeness and why you guys are around each other. And how that magic is supposed to illuminate. And then we have, for Sag, we have the how to curate more magic and the 8 of Wands. A lot of wands. So the wands and the stars are where we're at. And we're talking about speed. I said the other day, going nowhere fast. We don't want to be climatic in magic. We want to have the slow crescendo. So that aspect. Look for that because you bring that like heavy dynamic. You bring that spark, so you don't have to be around more sparks. Let's do Aries. Next, we are on to Aries. I'm also recording this, so this is great. We have the magic within, the magic around, and the how to curate more magic. So the magic within is King of Swords. This is continuing, controlling and rationale. This is Scar. This is, so I'm inspired by the people that come in. If I know your sign, I'm doing them. But yes, I'm doing Aries right now. So this is the magic within. This is Scar. This is the King of Swords. This is controlling and rationale are the two major themes here that we have. And then with that, just know, like, have a better crew than Scar. Take a note here. You don't need a bunch of hyenas. It's just not where and what your support needs to be. So be mindful of the work too, because of where you go. So everything here, even down to the collective reading to start, and then we have the supportive cards of Strength, the Sun, and Queen of Coins. Strength is courage, subtle power, and animal self. The Sun, is success, happiness, and all will be well. And then Queen of Coins is healthy, grounded, and calm. So first we got the King of Swords for the Aries personal reading, which is controlling and rational, but this is in regards to the magic within. So the magic within, we're seeing a lot of duality, as above, so below. So heavy on the, as strong as you are in the light energy, know and tend to your shadow and your dark energy too. The magic surrounding you, we have Two of Wands. Two of Wands is contemplation. Alexa, define contemplation.
Contemplation is usually defined as the act of contemplating, thoughtful observation. For more, ask me.
Thoughtful observation around for the magic surrounding you before you raise your wand to join. Thoughtful observation in regards to the magic surrounding you. But it's heavy on because what I'm feeling and where my hand is, you want to also let it go side. You don't have to be there and participate in that. So very much have and use your discernment in regards, because that's the magic surrounding you. Are you really at Voldemort energy and are you just following someone else's Voldemort vibes, or when it's time for you to tend to your Voldemort energy, are you Voldemort? I'm the only Voldemort here for me to really be blindly following in the dark aspects, because no. So yes, and then the curating magic, we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is romantic and adventurous, and the Knight of Cups, Gaston, also Gustance. So when I say Claire Gustance, I always say it like this, his name is Gustav. I don't know. It's this Gustav. Yeah. So Claire Gustance. So the smelling, the tasting of things, participating in curating magic. It's kind of like when you're seasoning. It's like my ancestors let me know when to stop. I just know how to season. There's no measurements there. We're not looking for a cookbook, recipe book, if that makes sense, in terms of the magic and how you curate the magic. You're looking for the documentation. So if you have to create your own, first of all, documenting the magic, because that's what we're talking about. But when you do, it's okay to have your own conversion chart. So it's like one teaspoon equals this, I don't give a fuck. That's only a little. I don't give a fuck. That's a little bit. You have to create that, because the sauce will never be yours, but the blueprint is necessary. And how everyone makes that, because of the influence, because that's the magic you curate. So that's that. So we have done Sag, Libra, Leo, and Aries. Anyone else have a request? So magic would be magical energy would be what? Let's just keep going. Anyone have another sign to request? Rising sign, maybe. My rising sign is Gemini, so we can go from there. So Gemini, we have the magic within the moon. We don't want to get to bloodbender status. Capricorn?
My service status,
You said Capricorn? I'll do Capricorn after. So this is Gemini, this is the magic within, this is the moon. The moon it's such a powerful tool to enhance your magic. So Gemini, definitely start working with the moon, but also like don't get to the blood bending moment. Yes. Next we have, for the magic surrounding you, the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords has to do with overactive mind and anxiety. The magic with others, I would take this as this is probably not who you need to be sharing your magic with. The swords always gives to me cutoff energy, and it's time. Lastly, we have the World card for the magic, how to curate more magic. And I take this to really have, in regards to completion, wholeness, and attainment. So anything you want, you can definitely have. You just have to harbor the focus and intention to do so. So that is Gemini. You said Capricorn. So Capricorn's energy, the magic within you, we have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is giving emotional bliss, stillness. All the cups are upright. Everything is possible. And this is you. This is the energy that you bring, and you are magic, but it also takes a lot of tending. Like, this is a boat. Like, people who own boats be on boats all fucking day, like days, like to tend to that stuff. So definitely regard what it is that you have, excuse me, the tending to you to be your greatest self. You give yourself that time, and you make sure that it's balanced in how you are with others. Next, we have Knight of Swords. I've never seen this card on here. Knight of Swords is fierce and determined. Knight of Swords is in regards to the, what's up, Danny? In regards to the magic surrounding you. So the magic surrounding you gives fierce and determined energy. The energy surrounding you. So that's good. That's a great collaboration, meaning the people you have around you, it's okay to share your magic with. Lastly, curating more magic. With that, this being water, this being a catapult behind this character, and this boat being a blissful boat, you want to know that if you, Capricorn, take your hand off the focus, or in the curation you step away from that, it can go bad quick. It can go left real quick in the curation of magic. So you want to make sure, again, the intention and the dedication is there. Is there another rising sign? Hold on 1 second. Lucian. Let's do Virgo card reading. Hey, Big Musa. So for the magic within for Virgos, we have Two of Coins. Two of Coins has to do with balance. So this is the magic within. Remain balanced. Keep the light and the dark energy balanced as you tend to. The magic surrounding you, we have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is in regards to indecision and also thinking about influence. You have an octopus holding the cups, and there's only one center for the octopus. There's one brain, one control center. So be mindful of that. So all of the hands out, every person that has both their hands out is only one person of support. So be mindful of that. And then the curation of magic, you have the 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups is in regards to abandoning and searching for better. So thinking about and noticing that all of these hands out, they're not really handing anything back. And you will be on a journey because the magic is gonna die out. The magic is going to, you're gonna need replenishment, and you just have to really reflect now on that rate of exchange. Excuse me, y'all. Sanitizer. Set cards now. Yeah, so that was Virgo. I have Taurus, I have Cancer, I have Scorpio, I have Aquarius, and Pisces left. Any preference on order? No? Okay. So let's go with Pisces. Pisces, magic within self, the 6 of Cups, 6 of Cups is sentimentality. With this being about being sentimental, definitely honor your magic, review and reflect on how you've grown, and hold space for that, because until you do so, you're really not going to advance. Oh yeah, again about Virgo. Let me finish and then I'll review any of the cards. I only have 4 left after this, and it's quick 3. So this is for Pisces. This is for 6 of Cups. This is being sentimental. And in being sentimental, you are reflecting, you're honoring yourself, and you are taking note, because it's really hard to realize that you have made growth, and you are growing when you don't ever reflect on that. So please reflect on it. Next, we have your magic surrounding you. This is the 7 of Swords. This is secret plans. You don't know what people are plotting on you for. From the Cinderella shoe to the swords pointed at, the shoe to the paper in the back. Be mindful, it's making, like, if you realize you're at this table, you're surrounded by all these people, and it's like, oh, I'm a vegetarian. I have to leave. Like, I'll sit and I'll entertain at this table, but I'm not participating. And you need to continue to make and ensure that, one, that in your reflection, you appreciate where you've been and where you want to go, so that you don't deal for as long what it is that you are. And the Ace of Coins in regarding to curating new magic. This is in regards to financial reward. So there is, for you making this change and making these changes, you are being gifted something. All of the Ace cards are the one of whatever are fresh newness in that aspect. So there is Pisces. Let's do Scorpio. So Scorpio, the magic within you, the 3 of Coins. The 3 of Coins is a suitable career. So the magic within you is really going to shine and show when you are doing what it is you are destined to do. So if you don't feel, if it's not a full body yes, it's an absolute no. So in regards to you. Next, we have the Temperance card for the magic surrounding you. Temperance has to do with balance, moderation, and sensible. So this is the magic surrounding you. This is the influences, the exchanges, let's see what we cook up together, energies. And that being, balanced and in moderation and sensible, it's needed. Next, you have the Hierophant, a lot of major arcana cards. This is institutions, traditions, society, and rules. The curating magic is definitely going to be attained by looking into practices of your bloodlines. Excuse me. Woo. The practices of your bloodlines. And with the practices of your bloodlines, that is where you will have the curation of your power and your magic. I'm gonna take a mid-tier intermission and flush my nose if I sneeze one more time. So, back to it. We have Taurus, we have Cancer, and we have Aquarius left. Let's do Cancer. Cancer, we have the Five of Wands that comes out in regards to your magic competition, but it's about home. So you are your biggest competition, and don't allow the imposter to win. So don't allow the imposter to win. That's a great message right there. Next, we have the magic surrounding you. We have the Five of Coins. So 5-5. Five of Coins is in regards to feeling like an outsider. So you are definitely in a space, especially regarding your magic and how and who you want to share with that. That's not this big party like vibes. Like, first of all, the parties look cute when they're all big like that, but that costs a lot. And I feel like the Cancer energy is realizing, like, that's not really what it is that I want. That's not where I'm coming from or where I want to be going or who I want to surround myself with. And that's okay too. Then lastly, we have the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is about defensive and feeling defensive. So how to curate more magic, defensive into the dark arts. You need to, that's where you need to, I would say actually, I don't often feel like that, but you can look into some dark magic for protection work in regards to the magic that you're meant to curate, because your strength is very testing. It is here, Five of Wands, it's competition within self. There's not much around you that is, unless if they are around you, it's meaningful. And then you also have, like, it's okay. I'm feeling defensive to have the best defense and being on the offense when it comes to protection work. Because I wouldn't say, I'm not one for like, or put them on ice, jar them, that type of vibes. That alone, you would probably see the best results. And that's so simple. Like, you just make ice cubes and put it in a bag in a freezer, and it's really, like, detrimental. I love that for you. That energy is needed. You shouldn't really go past that, though. I would say don't go past that. You're definitely giving Voldemort. So next we have Taurus. We have the magic within for Taurus, the Page of Cups. The page is creative, inspired. So your magic is creative, your magic is inspiring, and when you are not having those results or effects, take retreat. Take a sabbatical for yourself, for your spirit, and give what it is that you need so that you're not seeking it from everyone else. Can you walk the door, Pop? I've been feeling sick all day. Like, for real, I'm sneezing, all that. You see this tissues, it's getting wild. All right, I got more food. Huh? You already walked her? Oh shit, not you hanging. But why did you switch the chargers and not tell me? I was over here thinking I was charging up as I was recording, and then it went dead. All you had to do is let me know I really need an active charger, Mom, because it's not one that's working and you have two. So I'm gonna switch these out, okay? That sneaking shit makes me want to punch you out in my sleep, okay? Because the same way you sneak and do that makes me want to sneak and, like, punch you out in your sleep. All right? We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. We don't want to partake in that. All right? So just don't do that, because if you take that, that means you take some other stuff, and that's just not good. We talked about that. For Taurus, for the magic around you, we have the Tower. The Tower collapsing of stable structures, release, and sudden insight is the Tower. The release, I definitely give, like, just cut the ponytail, cut the cord. These people that you have surrounding that are tapping into your magic are literally keeping you in the highest room, tallest tower. They don't want to share you. They don't want to illuminate you. They don't want to celebrate you, but they need you there. Please release yourself of this. Lastly, we have the Seven of Swords. And Seven of Swords is secret plans. This is in regards, you need to have your own secret plans that aren't so secret. Like, I'm working on not. So if they start out as secret for your best interest, that's great, but don't be in detriment of anybody, yourself included, in regards to these secret plans. So that's Taurus magic curating. Lastly, we have Aquarius. This is the magic within. We have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords means mind games. So the telepathic, I'm just thinking it and it happens energy, this is you. But again, this whole so it's so awesome that this March magic reading really has so much shadow work built into it, because if we don't keep reins on our interests and our power in regards to the magic, when we can make things move, we will be like 1-800 crackhead. Like, stop it. So you can't get that far when it comes to the mind games. You have to really know that you need to take it up a level in realm, because you're not picking on people your own size in that aspect, and including yourself. Like, you are a lot, you talk yourself a lot out of the magic that you are Aquarius, and you need not to. You need not to. The magic surrounding you is heavy on the crash out. So why, if you play toxic games, do you not think toxic would want to, by osmosis, be near you? So please reflect on the crash out, because the Chariot does have good energy. It is a card that shows movement, progress, and integration. But you don't want to integrate crash out energy with mind games. You just don't. It's not a good look. It's giving stand. And you don't give a fuck. You haven't even read them letters. Lastly, we got the Empress. So your connection with our Tower, Taurus one, absolute comedy, because this is what people were trying to siphon. So this card is really embodying abundance, nurturing, fertility, bloom. But Aquarius, like, make sure that this magic is for you and of you, because it's not here. This is of somebody else. This is you piggybacking on somebody else's strength, their gifts, and not putting any effort and just wanting to bask in all the accolades. Whether that's what's around you, or that is how it'll be harder to curate magic because of that energy. So you really got to tend to it from the beginning. The mind games, you just can't partake. Say what you mean what you say, and then you won't be given all of that. That was a great reading. That's all of them. I just can't believe that this much stuff can come out of somebody's face. It's wild. So Danny, you said you had a question about Virgo. Let me pull that up. Let me stop this recording.